Welcome back to the season finale of the Legacy of Kain timeline. On the previous episode, Kain traveled 50 years into the past and entered the stronghold of William the Just and realized that the Oracle of Nosgoth was none other than Mobius the Time Streamer, and he was manipulating William the Just, and the two battled viciously, and Kain was victorious and collected another time streaming device and returned to his own time. It witnessed Vorador's execution, and Kain had to slaughter the entire town of people and finally defeated the Time Streamer. As we finally see the end of Kain's journey, what fate lies ahead for the vampire?
I knew that Mobius's hourglass was the focus of his time-streaming magic. Farewell, sorcerer. The sands of time have ceased to flow for you.
Well done, Kain. Mobius did so love playing the trickster's part. His guise as the Oracle served his schemes well. Pity with all his plots he failed to plan for you. Come to me, my undead son. Make haste to the pillars. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
You betrayed us, Mortanius. You had Kain killed and turned him into a monster. You set him upon us.
It had to be. Napraptor's insanity poisoned all of our minds. The Circle had failed in its sworn duties. It had to be destroyed.
Failed our duties? Idiot! The Circle exists for us. We don't exist for it. Our powers will save or damn Nosgoth at our whim. Stand with us, Mortanius, or die.
Then I shall die.
If the circle is to be destroyed, you have to die as well, Necromancer. I admire your cunning, but you will not escape your fate.
Nay, I will embrace it. But my death will leave one more to take, Princeling. Finish me!
Play Victor! Play Victor!
You thought yourself a king, when in fact you were a pawn. You have served me well, Kain.
I serve no one.
Indeed, such narrow vision. Don't you see? My silencing of Ariel and its calculated repercussions is but the first act in my theater of Grand Guignol, of which you are the tragic hero. Play on, little vampire. Play on.
Fay Victus! Fay Victus! Fay Victus!
Anacroth's magic was contained within the metal of the scales and would eventually be released back into the pillar from whence it came. The scales of Anacroth I lay before the pillar of Styx. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus it was restored. The death orb of Mortanius had given the necromancer dominion over the grave. I had thought him the last of the circle, and yet he spoke of another. Before the pillar of death, I lay the orb of Mortanius. The pillar accepted its offering. Thus it was restored.
Mortanius revealed to be the mastermind between the Pillars of Corruption, Ariel's murder, and finally Kain's assassination. It was Mortanius who was possessed by the Hilden Lord that killed Ariel and sent assassins to kill Kain and use him as a pawn to assassinate the Circle of Nine. But Mortanius was dead, and the Hilden Lord's plan was to escape from the Pillars' bindings along with his Hilden followers to break the bindings and also from their imprisonment. But Kain defeated the Hilden Lord with the Soul Weaver in hand.
Fay Victus! Fay Victus! I am the last pillar, the only survivor of the Circle of Nine. At my whim, the world will be healed or damned. At my whim.
After the battle with the Hilden Lord, Kain has discovered that he is the last pillar, and it is his decision whether the world will be healed or damned. And after being used and betrayed every turn, the vampire, as Balance Guardian, finally decides his fate.
Once I embraced my powers, I realized that Vorador was correct. We are gods. Dark gods. And it is our duty to thin the herd.
Kain refused the sacrifice and decided to damn Nosgoth to hell and choose to rule Nosgoth as their king and god. The nobleman, Kain, was dead and long forgotten by being assassinated by dark forces. Trapped in hell, risen as a creature of the night, fueled by vengeance, and now a king, a god, and a ruler of Nosgoth, and because of his machinations, all shall come to fear the mighty Kain.